Hello, Twitch chat. Welcome back to Triton Splatoon. We are going into week 5 of Proton Splat League. My name is Fizzywits, my pronouns are they, them, theirs, and today I am here with...
KriticalHit. My pronouns are he and they. And we're here to... I think they just said that it was a Proton Splat League week 5. I am not paying attention today.
You're good. So, as all the sets we've been commentating for so far, we are starting off with Turf War on a Splatfest map. And this one is going to be interesting because it is actually the map for the final Splatfest, MC.Princess Diaries. It's a huge map, and you've got the giant suction bombs and even the killer whale towards the end, so teams are going to have to try to get that early lead and then hold on to it when they can. Alright. Going in with... Yeah. Triton Splatoon on purple and Inkslingers on green. You see our teams are painting the map now.
I haven't reached... It's an absolutely huge map. They even, just starting to reach the center.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it'll take quite a while for the hand to show up.
Oof. That was rough. This CDS is pretty scary. Good suction bomb. Kind of cornered here though. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it out. Yeah. Kind of put them in a rough situation there. I do want to note the comps of each team right now.
It looks like Triton Splatoon has Blobber. I think I see it 2 leads and an NZAP, and also I can kind of see the second weapon.
I believe it is a heavy splat lane?
I think it is a heavy. Yeah, I can barely make out the barrel part.
Gotta love that stream resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Triton Splat's rocking that nice painty comp and also being able to play aggressively. We've got Inkslingers also with a decently painty comp. And I think both teams have rain and armor for their specials. I believe Inkslingers has an Inkjet and Bomb Rush, while Triton Splat has a Booyah Bomb and also Bomb Rush. So we'll see how these play out. Mofugami here weaving through these shots from the charger. Keeping a good hold of mid, maybe waiting for that killer whale. Yeah, there it is.
Looks like it just came.
Yeah.
The voice to end all voices.
Indeed. If Triton Splat can keep hold of mid and get to that killer whale before Inkslingers can, then they'll pretty much be set. It looks like Triton Splat has a really solid lead in map control as well.
You got two people at once. Wow.
Yeah. And you're going in for those suction bombs. Doing a really good job of painting the map here. Getting that suction bomb. Oh, this is so dicey. Andrew. Oh god. Totorobot going down.
So close. Well, it looks like Triton Splatoon taking a pretty commanding lead. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, 20 seconds on the clock and a numbers advantage. It's looking pretty good for Triton Splat. Inkslingers are going to have to fight really hard in these final 10 seconds if they even want a chance, but it's looking like it's not going to happen. 2 down already. 3 down.
Okay, 1. Yeah. They have no...
Dicey jump in.
And another down.
That's game.
Oh, wow. I'm actually pretty surprised by the middle, even though Triton Splatoon did make quite a bit of really good push inside to Inkslingers and
Triton Splat finally making their way through the first game with a win. I feel like Triton Splat has this tendency to do really well in the first part of the Turf War map, and then towards the end they kind of lose their hold on lead. Right. This time they were able to actually take that Turf War game.
That's super important to maintain your momentum. That last minute is quite the killer if you can't maintain your numbers advantage and your hold.
Absolutely.
Our next map is going to be Snapper Canal for Splat Zones.
Yes, indeed.
This is a pretty small zone, if I remember
It
correctly.
is a small zone. The thing in the middle is annoying.
Yeah, because she's trying to get around it.
Yeah. Top mid. Nice place to sit pretty if you're an anchor weapon, I guess, though.
But then you can't even recharge though on the top, right?
No, you can't. You can't paint the top.
Alright, so you have to...
Yeah. It's a bit of an inconvenient zone, but I think it's interesting in the sense that Snapper Canal is this huge map and you've got this zone that's pretty small, smack in the middle of it. So
Right.
we'll see how the teams take advantage of that room to move that they have.
So what will we go into about the opponents? What do we know about Inklingers?
Let's see. I believe they have a record of 3-0, second place in Kensa Conference, so they're doing really well. I remember from that match we just saw, they had someone who played the scope, so a decent anchor weapon, as well as Slayers and utility as well. So they've got a pretty balanced comp working for them. Compared to Triton Splat, also interesting that Triton Splat has started to play with an anchor weapon since QB's on the heavy. So yeah, the comps seem to be pretty evenly matched as far as weapons go. I would think that which team comes out depends more on how well the teams can communicate with each other, how much experience they have playing competitively, winning scraps and team fights as they play through the game.
Now we're going to about to get into game 2. Splat Zones on Snapper Canal. We got Triton in purple and we got Inkslingers in green. Very lime green.
Making their way to the mid. Charging those specials. Inkslingers trying to get that early cap. And almost not quite there yet. There we go. Let's see. This tent umbrella is pretty oppressive here. But
looks like we got, I want to say, a blow bobber on Trent inside. We've got a CDS, sorry. That is a splatting remix. Heavy splatting remix, I want to say. And
yes.
Trying to tell.
So Triton Splat's got, I believe, a heavy deco, so that's bubbles. Suction bomb rush, rain from the CDS, and armor. So wait, no, that's the other team. Wait, I'm so confused right now. Tent umbrella in the zone. Yeah, it does look like the special distribution for each team is pretty similar. Bit of back and forth going on, but Triton Splat does have a decent lead right now. They're pushing forward, trying to keep Inkslingers from coming in and taking the zone back. Having a little bit of trouble keeping the zone capped, with the Inkslinger kind of poking into zone and trying to neutralize it, but going alone is not the greatest idea, even as a tent umbrella. So yeah, I'm noticing that the Inkslinger's tent umbrella is playing a little aggressively and not quite coordinating with the team as well as they probably should be. Triton Splat also going down in some of these skirmishes that are happening on the slick here.
Inkslinger's bringing out, Inkslingers taking control with that Booyah Bomb. Will they be able to hold it though? Triton Splatoon coming in with the rain.
Oh.
Taking down two people down on each side.
Yeah, Mofugami digging really deep there, but got the trade that mattered. So really good pick there. Inkslingers struggling a lot to keep the zone capped. Triton Splatoon doing a really good job of exerting pressure and contesting the zone. They're at a 4-3, so numbers disadvantage against Inkslingers right now. But Inkslingers are still having trouble capping zone, not quite able to do so even with the numbers advantage. And 2 go down, and now Triton Splat has another opportunity to get rid of that penalty timer and keep pushing forward.
Wow. And the splatting didn't work, but just keeping Inkslingers away. Staying at the top.
Absolutely.
You know, person after person.
Really good use of that post in top mid to block shots, and really good judgment backing up there when the zone was starting to neutralize and go to the other team. You want to be careful about your surroundings and mindful of which ink you're surrounded by so you don't end up trapped somewhere. Really good bubbles.
And the bubbles are actually really... Bubbles are super helpful. Especially like just blocking people from being able to get to the zone. Then, you know, obviously splatting people when they're getting popped. So
for sure. Inkslingers do have a number advantage here. They're popping up the bomb in zone, and they were able to cap it with this Ink Storm here. They're exerting some pressure on Triton Splat, and they've gotten past that penalty timer, and now we're going to see if they can make a decent push here. Threaten Triton Splat's lead. Ooh. Flash down on zone. We're seeing a lot of back and forth again. The zone is getting pressured. Yeah, dangerously blue for the Inkslingers. Doing a good job of playing it safe here, especially when 2 of your team members are down. Good jump out.
Oh wow! Like Triton Splatoon is also putting a lot of pressure now back in Inkslingers territory.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of blocking off all of the routes that Inkslingers could take back into mid to get the zone. And we're seeing a flank here. I believe, is that Mofugami? Inkslingers trying to make work with the zone now. And once again losing it to Titans. Mofugami going in with the flank, pushing in really deep to make sure that Inkslingers can't get back to the mid. And
20 seconds left.
He's got an Ink Storm to pop, gonna throw that at the zone just to make sure it stays capped, and getting 2 people with that Ink Storm.
Incredible.
Amazing. Oh, Booyah Bomb
right
from Mofugami, and not quite gonna do it.
3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, and it's called.
Yep. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have thrown the Booyah Bomb at Mofugami there. Probably would have thrown it at the zone and hoped that my teammates could follow through. But that is another game for Triton Splatoon.
They're doing especially well in the Proton Splat League. Right? How many?
Yeah, for sure.
I believe they got a win in one. I'm trying to remember the records are. Week 1, I believe they got a win. Actually, weeks 1, 2, and 3 they all got wins, right?
I believe so. I think they're sitting pretty on their in their conference. Going into game 3 with tower control and Skipper Pavilion.
Oh my god, it's such a huge map.
It is another big map, very much so. What do I have to say about this map? Interesting spawn location. It's symmetrical in a way that's different from the other maps, where the teams start next to each other rather than on, I guess, opposite sides of the map, long ways. Yeah, I think we're waiting on a sub, perhaps? Looking like a sub from Triton Splat?
It looks like QB is still staying in.
Yeah.
So me, and so is
Rainmaker, and there is David. DRF.
Or I'm mainly checking to let them know when they're ready. Okay.
Hello, Totorobot.
Hello, I'm just checking in to make sure and let you know that it's ready for the next game. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We miss you already.
Guest speaker. I love him.
Guest lecture.
Alright, let's go into this Game 3. I was about to say game 4. I can't count.
I was about to say game 2, and it's like that.
Counting is hard. We don't know how to do math. Alright, so with David subbing in, I don't think the comp is going to change so much as the weapons will. QB's quick to ready up, so I'm expecting the same heavy from her. Also have quick ready ups from Inkslingers side, so.
And if I remember correctly, they had the Splatling, they had the CDS, they had well, they had the Brella for the last game, but I don't feel like the Brella is as useful in this game as it might have been for the last game, because of how the tower continually ascends as you get towards the next camp, as you get to the end point. So at least I figured that they might swap it out. So.
Yeah, I agree. Tent is definitely a fun weapon, and I think it's nice in Skipper Pavilion, especially going through mid, but for tower control in particular, I don't know if they can really capitalize on the Tent strengths. But we'll see. We'll see if they decide to bring it in anyway.
Jane's already finished up their weapon choice, and now we're just waiting on Inkslingers. Looks like we're ready to get into game 3.
Alright. I think it's gonna be Triton Splat in purple this time. There it is. Yep. Triton Splat in purple and Inkslingers in green.
And you got a scope. It's got a scope, or is that a I swear I saw a scope on.
You see some action in mid already. David trying to exert pressure here with the trusty bucket. There's a lot of scrapping happening in mid already. Both teams taking their time trying to take the tower, especially when... Oh, that's one down. I was just about to say, you want to get a numbers advantage or at least specialist charge. That's 3 down already on Inkslinger's side.
Taking down.
Oh, a wipe. So Triton Splat's gonna have an opportunity to make a nice fat
already
push
at the
here.
checkpoint. Wow.
Yep. Through that first big checkpoint, and let's see if they can keep that momentum here. Already picking numbers off Inkslingers. Inkslingers are gonna have to coordinate with each other if they want to try to get back into the tower.
Hopefully they can get some sort of special going. It looks like the Triton Splat's already at the second checkpoint, and they have 2 down, and it's like they're already being chased off the tower.
Yeah. Decent push though, definitely, for the first minute.
Yeah, they're already halfway through.
Yeah. Really appreciate that the Inkslingers took their time coming back in. They acknowledging that they still have time to win the game, being sure to coordinate with each other and build specials before they try to take the tower back, picking numbers off before they try to chase the Tritons away.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a rough
taking out 2 people.
That was a good Tuya bomb. Triton Splat gonna do some map control management here.
They can even enter mid.
Yeah, Asian getting some pressure from their blaster and winning from that.
Dragon.
Oh, that's
and taking down
a double.
An Arbiter.
Yeah, Asian applying lots of pressure closer to spawn, making it difficult for the Inkslingers to come back.
And going in from mid now, right? He's about to be pressured from someone from the top.
Inkslinger is doing a really good job of playing defensively here, I think. Trying to minimize how many more points the Tritons are able to get, but even with decent defensive play, they're at a disadvantage here. If they want to increase their score, they're going to have to be a little more aggressive.
Okugami staying up at mid, in the mid section. They're just staying back right now. Just waiting for anybody to come through and...
Yeah, Okugami's checking. Triton Splat's doing a good job of just making sure that the tower doesn't get in any deeper than it already has. Because really, they have the lead, all they have to do is keep it at this point. And that is 3 down on the Inkslinger side. So Triton Splat once again gonna take the tower and see if they can make
Push
some
past
more
50.
points.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oop. Splash. Try splasher down. They're at the checkpoint,
Ooh.
but they lost 2 people already.
Yeah.
But
A
there's
lot
2
of back and
people.
forth happening.
Yeah. About a minute 30 left.
Only one person left on Triton's side. CDS is the last one standing right now. It was a 2v1, and yeah, doing a good job. That CDS on Triton's side is doing a really good job of playing it safe, making sure that he doesn't die and give up lead rather than rushing in and trying to get as many points as possible, because really they already, like you said, they have 50 points, so all they have to do is make sure that doesn't go anywhere. Doing a really good job of staggering the Inkslingers numbers. That's 3 down already, 1 coming from spawn.
Wow.
Nice jump out there. There are still 45 seconds on the clock.
Alright, now they're back at the checkpoint.
Let's see if they can get past that
Inksingers
checkpoint.
have done a pretty good job.
Ooh,
And
there it is. There's a checkpoint.
2 down on Triton Splatoon side, 2 down on Inkslinger side.
Yeah, with 20 seconds on the clock,
Getting pretty close.
Inkslingers are really gonna have to fight hard if they want a chance to win at this
A little bit
game.
back and forth right now. Trying to be able to take it back then with 6 seconds left to go.
Yeah. Now we're going into overtime.
Time. Ooh, let's see if they can maintain it. Mofugami hanging out. Probably waiting to come. The perfect chance to left from behind.
Probably gonna pull a flank there.
Oh.
Oof. Yeah. With such a big lead for Inkslingers to have to take back, it wasn't looking good for the Inkslingers, especially when I believe 2 or 3 players were bunched around the tower there. Pretty easy to pick them off.
Yeah. And like you said before, with Triton Splatoon staggering the numbers for Inkslingers, like that did quite a bit of work, making sure that they didn't have enough people
Absolutely.
back.
Absolutely agree. Also, when you're constantly dying, it's hard to charge special and pop it, so
Right.
they had a lot of trouble trying to get back in.
So next map is gonna be Rainmaker on Shellendorf. This is a fun stage. Not.
Wowie. I don't think it's that bad, but it is a little... Navigating all the obstacles is a little weird. And having like an anchor or something sitting on the top, on glass or something.
Raining down.
Just raining ink, yeah.
I wonder if David's gonna come back in. It looks like QB Mofugami Asian. Yeah, I don't see David back in so far. But if he comes back in the Tri-Slasher, I'd be very excited to see that.
Yes. I don't think... I feel like for the most part, these games, the comps on both teams have been pretty consistent. So I don't expect to see too much changing weapon-wise. They've each had an anchor weapon and then 1 or 2 utility and 1 or 2 slayer weapons. So I think at this point we're looking at strategy and experience with the game rather than what the comps can do, because even with a nice balanced comp, the comp itself can only carry you so far.
Right.
Looks like we have 8 players in the oh, nope.
Oh. Someone
Maybe another sub.
Asian might be stopping out.
Perhaps.
How's your day going? busy?
I'm so tired. Student life. But yeah, thank you for
I
asking.
empathize.
We are out here.
You're out here vibing.
For real. I'm excited for these games though. Part of me was like, what if I'm too tired to commentate today?
Oh,
But
yeah.
I did it anyway, and I'm actually enjoying it, so I'm glad I stuck around.
I feel like I'm tired from my run, and I'm not thinking well enough to be able to. Also, I don't think they realize that they have. Well,
Oh no!
one person isn't in. Oh no!
Yeah,
Might be a bit of a challenge.
I was about to a bit of a challenge. I was about to say, I don't think the last person subbed in yet, but it's fine.
Looks good. Oh, okay. There. Ah,
Setting up a new lobby. Just to make sure that our fourth comes through. While we wait for this lobby, how are you, Crit? How things been going for you?
I'm living. Feel like
Yeah.
on my plate still, but I was getting stuff done during the weekend, so I'm actually pretty happy about that.
Nice. You're out here vibing.
Yeah.
Moist Splatoon games.
Wet and wild.
I wasn't ready for your wet, but I'm glad it happened.
Dry and boring.
No, that's mildly upsetting. Going back into game 4 with Shellendorf Rainmaker. I don't know if I have any particular comments about this map mode, besides what I've already said about the glass on the top mid. And you can actually you can get away with pushing through the glass if you're running insane amounts of run speed, I guess. And having your teammates with you. It's easy to miss people on the glass because even when you check your map, it's not going to show you
Right.
the ink on the enemy ink on the glass because you can't paint glass.
That's true.
So being mindful that that is an open route that the enemy team can take is important.
As you've seen, I mean, there are also there are quite a few routes to be able to get to the pedestal. There's like directly down the middle, underneath the glasses, over top of the glass. You can go to the left. Yeah, you can kind of go to the left on the side of the glass. You can't easily go to the right, of course, but you can go on the left side. Lots of different options.
Stay hydrated, folks, by the way. I just took a drink of water because I'm parched for some reason.
I don't have my water on me. I should.
Why don't you have water, man? You gotta stay moist and hydrated.
I'm being eaten alive with my own words. Damn it. Darn it. I don't know if that's allowed on the stream.
What a cactus. So dry. Anyway.
I recently speaking of cacti, right? I recently played Splatoon. Not Splatoon.
Yes, back to the game. We've got both teams, 4 people on each team this time.
No longer permanent numbers disadvantage with Triton Splatoon.
Playing with the DC. Alright. Let's head into this game.
The Rainmaker.
Yes,
They've
we've got
got-
Triton Splat in yellow, Inkslingers in blue. Both teams trying for that Rainmaker here. We see Arbiter digging in really deep, trying to get some picks here, looking a little risky, but the map is in Inkslingers' advantage. Oh, well, there one goes down there. Looks like Totorobot is just trying to paint the map, build special, and has armor ready now. Gonna pop it for his team.
Looks like it's gonna be a good option because the Rainmaker is actually already open. Wow.
Yeah, they got that quick pop in the beginning. Inkslingers, I believe Inkslingers popped it.
Having a bit of trouble securing the area.
Yeah.
From the left side.
Specials and a numbers advantage before pushing forward. We see one down on each team, so looking pretty even. That's 2 down on each
Rainmaker's
team.
already taken almost halfway. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. That's a really good initial push, but 3 down on Inkslingers. Running. Lots of run speed, I believe. Thank God.
Wow, that is fast.
Movement on that glass. Good Booyah Bomb, trying to use it for cover, taking out this person on the glass. 2 down on Triton side.
You'll be using splatting, bring 2 other people.
Really good jumps to QB. QB's positioning there was really, really helpful for her team to get back in. But Tritons were not quite able to get that lead yet. Oh, is this gonna be it?
Oh,
there it is. There's the lead. Oh, are they gonna dunk
and
it?
They have,
oh man, that was really close already.
About 3 minutes in, and 2 down are on the Inkslinger side.
Oop.
Got 3.
I think this is it. I think they're gonna dunk it in.
Attention missiles.
Doing a good job of defending the Rainmaker here. I think this is going to be an easy reset for Inkslingers.
Yep, because it's been reset.
Staggering those numbers on Triton Splat side. Gonna see if we can pop this Rainmaker barrier here. Get out those numbers on the other team.
Yeah, it looks like Inkslingers is having a much easier time pushing with the Rainmaker.
Yeah, they're trying to play it safe here, it looks like, especially based on how their previous games have gone. Trying to keep their cool. There's still 2 minutes on the clock, so anything can happen. They can just be patient, make sure they're coordinating and communicating. They still have a chance. Oh, but that's 3 down on Inkslingers.
And Triton Splat's taking the Rainmaker. We got Mofugami trying to chart a path from the side.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, those thunder missiles. Oh, yeah.
Wow, Mofugami baiting those.
Yeah. Good push, though.
On Inkling side.
They're 2 down.
And taking down the Rainmaker. Are they gonna do it?
They're going in really deep with it again. Mofugami applying pressure at the spawn. Gonna duke it out with this person here and taking that pick.
Arbiter is down.
Drawing the attention of the other players.
Taking
Nice.
down.
2 down. 1 behind the Rainmaker. Watch out behind you. Oh god.
Oh.
Those are the missiles. Yeah.
But 2 are down right now on Inkling's side.
Yeah. Gotta be mindful of those flanks, but definitely doing a really good job of applying pressure all the way up at Inkslinger spawn.
Was that double range?
Oof.
Or was it getting so close?
That is a dicey jump. Yeah. 40 seconds on the clock. Inkslinger's popping that Rainmaker. I think they might be going for a reset, but there's not a lot of time, so even if they do reset, they're gonna have to pick it up as soon as it does. If they want to try to push it, take it into overtime.
Oh, Rainmaker's reset. Got about 20 seconds left.
Lots of action happening on the glass up top, taking down Mofugami. Really good team fight there. Team fights win games. If you're gonna challenge someone, do it with a teammate. Triton Splat gonna pop this Rainmaker. Yeah. If Inkslingers can pick it up, pick it up. Now we're going into overtime.
Can they push it through? Rainmaker going through the middle, going up and
Yeah, that was a little hasty, I think. Probably should have let the teammates go first. That said, Blob Blobber is a heck of a weapon to try to
yeah,
dance
especially
around.
on Shellendorf and any other, very tall stage.
Yeah.
Is the game 4
Raining bubbles from the bathtub is...
kind of gross.
Why? Why would you subject me to this? Alright, I believe we're going into our final game.
Yes.
Clam Blitz on Sturgeon Shipyard.
Oh, I like this one. This one's pretty fun, I feel like. Because the basket's in the bottom area. It's not like in some sort of like top area. But like you have to keep on climbing up and up.
We're seeing some more subs in here.
Looks like we've got QB Mofugami still inside. So far, Asian and Totorobot have subbed out. Asian's back in. All four people on Yuko's subbing back in. All four people on Inkslinger side remain the same. I think throughout all 5 games, right?
Alright. I personally really like playing X-Splosher and Hydra on Sturgeon because when you sit on snipe with that range, you can see everything. You can pressure mid and your own court. It's very fun. But it looks like our teams are ready for the match to start.
Final game of the day.
Let's get in there.
Ready. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. They're
Are we really doing the SpongeBob references right now?
It does good for Splatoon, I feel like. Both marine related.
You're right, but you shouldn't say it.
Trying to edit it out.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post. Alright, looking like some more deliberation about our comps here going into the final game. I'm actually expecting QB once again on the heavy, but this time on the deco rather than the remix, because bubbles are nice for initiating in clams. But I don't know, Booyah is really nice for clams too, so we'll see.
Inklingers have already decided their team.
Yeah.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, I wonder how they're feeling about the games they're playing today, especially since they've generally been dominating their games against other teams so far.
They've been deciding their comps relatively quickly, so they must be fairly secure with not having to change things around for each match.
Yeah, they're probably comfortable with their comps.
Mm.
Something I do as well is go with a comfort pick or whatever I'm most confident with playing, and even if it doesn't fit exactly into the comp, it's like I can still do well enough with it that I'll make it work. Going into our final game, we've got Triton Splat in green, Inkslingers in purple.
Nice spots. Is that a blaster? I feel like on Inklingers.
It looks like a rapid, yeah. K-rapid? Oh no, that's just a blaster. I had to squint.
Right.
That is absolutely just a blaster. You were so right. I'm a fool. QB.
Top. And finish face off to the ground.
I already got 2 down on Inkslinger side, so we'll see if Triton Splat can get a hold of this clown economy. The map's looking kind of purple right now. Woo. Oh, the snipe missing QB barely. That's 3 down on Inkslingers.
Turning
So
up on top. Are they going to
yeah.
the power clam? Well, looks like they've got. Looks like QB's got.
There we go.
It's been really helpful. Getting up on top. 1 down on.
Trying to make work here. Looks like they're going to try to push right. Or sitting pretty in mid right now. Yuko trying to clear out left with that bomb rush. QB also trying to go in. She has her bubbles ready for the push. So as long as she can stay alive and keep that clam, they should be ready for a push whenever they can once again get that numbers advantage and the specials ready. They've got 2 power clams now.
Man, wow. All four people still alive. 3 people down on Inkslingers side.
Let's see if we can get that push in now. Popping those
Are you
bubbles.
gonna throw that clam from up top?
Nice defensive bubbles.
Nice. Getting to 60.
Yeah. Got both clams in.
Promptly getting down.
Heavy with CQC isn't great, so QB probably wasn't expecting to survive after dropping down there. But getting that clam in definitely initiated the push. Popping those bubbles really helped a lot for the team.
That blow blobber. Wow. You're putting quite a bit of work with the blow blobber from the side.
Yeah, world's most violent bathtub, I must say.
27. Clam basket is still. You're gonna.
Yeah, couldn't keep it open after that, but 27 is a really good initial push.
We still have almost 2.5 minutes left to go.
That's true, anything could happen. It is Clam Blitz. We've got Inkslingers trying to make work, collecting clams here. Let's see if we can build a power clam. That was a good pick. Taking down Mokugami's CDS. Ooh, QB getting pressure with a flank here. We'll see if she can... Really good communication there. I see Yuko coming in to help out. QB escapes with her life.
Between being forced back into their territory. Doesn't look like the on Inkslingers side has been being picked up.
Yeah, Inkslingers are having a really hard time keeping the numbers up and making a push. Mokugami digging in really deep here, managing to get 2 picks. That's 3 down. Not Inkslingers.
Inkslingers having a very hard time also just grabbing clams. Like,
yeah,
putting a bunch of their clams with all the numbers down.
It's very important not to die, especially when you have so many clams. I remember earlier someone in Inkslingers died in mid with like 8 clams, and that was tragedy. Yeah.
Totorobot giving us scary numbers on.
Yeah, Tritons weren't really able to make a good push there, but they're doing a really good job of keeping the Inkslingers busy. 3 people on Mofugami here manages to take one down, but Mofugami doing a really good job of redirecting the attention of pretty much the entire team, leaving the rest of the map open for his teammates.
I think the comp here is actually pretty. Wow, the fan has still not been picked up on Inkslinger's side.
Yeah, looks like they're waiting to pick up that pity climb until they're ready to make a push, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
They've barely been able to charge their specials with all the numbers getting picked off.
Yeah, Yuko going in with another oppressive bomb rush here. Not a lot you can do with this utter chaos going on in mid. Inksingers are really gonna have to fight hard. They're already 2 down again. The other 2 remaining do have specials ready. I don't know if they're trying to be conservative with their specials and waiting until they're pushing. I personally, yeah, the bamboo goes down. I personally would have popped those specials earlier instead of dying with them. If you're too conservative with your specials and you're waiting only to push, then it's hard. And this might be the knockout.
And you got 2 left with 3 seconds.
Where are those clams?
8 left.
Where are those clams? Just one more. Just one more.
The clam is on me. It's run out.
Oh, there it is.
Got one
Yuko
more.
with the bathtub. Getting in that final clam.
There's a 5-0 for Triton Splatoon.
Yes, indeed. Really good play.
Fanfare music?
Fanfare? I don't know if we have a fanfare, but I believe we can get air horns.
Oh, the cheer.
If our power... Oh no, let's do the applause. I think we have that. That clip's gone. There it is.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now That applause was also for Inkslingers too, who did also a very good
Yes,
job today.
absolutely. Both teams did a really good job there. Yes, another round of applause just for Inkslingers.
Thank you, EJ.
Yeah, really happy with the gameplay today. Overall, I would say that both teams had a really good idea of how to play the game, but maybe, what is it? Competitive experience, I think, is what sets the two teams apart. Not that Inkslingers don't have experience, because they definitely played in PSL, but
Sorry, misclick.
I can't want to hear the words almost.
yeah, really happy with the play from both teams today. At the end with the Clams game there, I definitely think that Inkslingers may have been too conservative with their specials, maybe taking advantage of the specials rather than dying with them and using specials to take back mid would have helped them with painting, and then they could just recharge their specials again for another push. But overall, great games everyone, and thank you Twitch chat for tuning in.
Yes.
If you like Triton Splatoon's content, we also have social media links you can see to the left on this beautiful overlay. We've got a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord you can hop into if you'd like to hang out with us. And I believe we also have a YouTube where clips and VODs like this go up about 24 hours after they're recorded, so you can stay tuned for that as well. I believe that's it. Thanks again for tuning in, everyone. My name is Fizzywits.
Thank you. My name is KriticalHit.
We're signing off.
Good night.